Actually, the UN is coming up in a minute. In fact, I'm just going over some of the notes now.
Yeah, I was reading the rest of this article we started last hour from Slate, and Pat, you might have missed part of this, but the First Amendment, really more of it's not necessary. We overvalue it here in the United States. It goes on, for the left, this is talking with Slate, by the way, for the left, the amendment today is like a dear old uncle who enacted heroic deeds in his youth, but on occasion says embarrassing things about taboo subjects in his decline. Goes on to say the First Amendment values are not universal. I can't believe you thought they were. You guys are so weird. It's a set of cobbled-together compromises among political and ideological factions responding to localized events. That's the description of our First Amendment. So symbolic attachment to uneasy, historically contingent compromises, and a half-century of judicial decisions addressing domestic political dissent and countercultural pressures prevent the U.S. government from restricting the distribution of a video that causes violence abroad and damages America's reputation?
We are under attack.
And this is a video itself that, by admission of all sides, has no value whatsoever. Americans have not always been so paralyzed by constitutional symbolism.
Haven't we?
No.
I mean,
when weren't we?
This whole amendment thing, this Constitution thing, we haven't always had to deal with that.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there was...
Well, in 1746...
Thank you. Yes, in 1746,
That
it
was
was
a good year.
totally
That was
different.
a good year.
Yes,
Things
it
were
was.
better then. Things were. If somebody said something you didn't like, you could just put them in jail.
Or shoot him.
Or kill them.
Right there.
Wasn't it so much easier back then?
Yeah, it was. If they practiced a religion you didn't like,
Shoot
you
'em.
just put them in jail or shoot them. I know those were those good times.
I'd
Good
say
times.
you don't get those days back,
Don't
but
get
it
'em
looks
back,
like
but
you're
we
almost going to.
Yeah, it does
We
seem
might.
like you're going to, doesn't it, Jeffy? All around the world, apparently. So we learn more about that in the coming minutes, right here on the Glenn Beck radio program on Blaze TV.